Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another premier wrestling event by Global Wrestling Alliance. We are live from Seattle, Washington in the GWA Arena as we present Merciless. I am Joe Davis. Thank you for joining us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the good old USA, weighing in at 215 pounds, Gavin Briggs.
We're going to start things off tonight with our opening contest featuring this man, Gavin Briggs. Briggs making his way down to the ring once again with that stupid sign. I really hope that one day this young man will once again believe in himself. Once he does that, he'll be well on his way to becoming a vital part and a huge superstar here in Global Wrestling Alliance. Just trying to sort some things out, I believe, right now. Waiting for his opponent for this matchup.
And his opponent, accompanied by Don Holmes from Salem, Oregon, weighing in at 217 pounds, Derek Wright.
And here comes the opponent, Derek Wright, and of course, by his side is his manager, Don Holmes. We're so happy that you're joining us here tonight for Merciless. We have a huge show planned for you here tonight. The main event, of course, being for the heavyweight championship of the world, as Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell will be defending the heavyweight championship of the world against the Russian Gladiator, Aleksander Sokolov. That one has gotten personal, and it's for the title. It's here tonight. But first, we're going to send it down to the ring for Mr. Don Holmes. Well, I don't necessarily agree with the viewpoints of Don Holmes on Gavin Briggs. He's not 100% useless, but maybe a little confused. Nonetheless, there's the bell, and Gavin Briggs comes out firing with the right hand, up and over the top, backflip, and a discus forearm shot by Derek Wright to start this match off. The action starting hot and heavy from the opening bell. Derek Wright now with several strikes to Gavin Briggs. And now whip to the far side. And a collision. Looks like a shoulder block. And a clothesline knockdown from Derek Wright. Follows it up with a forearm. Now going for the cover. One. Only a one this time for Derek Wright. It appears at this point Derek Wright has gained control completely of this match. And now he's just trying to put Gavin Briggs away as quickly as he can. Hooks him up. Stalling suplex. Perfectly executed by Wright in another cover. 1, 2, no. Gavin Briggs with the shoulder up, and this match will continue. Also later on tonight, we have 3 other championship matches along with the world title match. The World Tag Team titles will be on the line as the Pitbulls challenge the Old Gods. Lacey Evens will challenge Amaya Stevens for the Women's World Championship. And the United States Heavyweight title is on the line as Charles Thompson will challenge the Fighting Irishman Sergio Dondelinger. And all of that and so much more here tonight at Merciless. So we see a dragon screw by Derek Wright retaking control of this matchup. Gavin Briggs seemed to be battling back for a few moments, but now again it is Derek Wright in control. And lock up Gavin Briggs now. Forward suplex. Derek Wright going face first into the canvas. And now wraps up the arm and gets a shot right to the face for his trouble. Scoop here. Backbreaker by Gavin Briggs. Right back up to his feet. And now up against the ropes, and he throws him down and uses the ropes to assist with a stomp. Gavin Briggs in a little bit of trouble here at the moment. And Derek Wright now will take him and throw him through the ropes into the outside. Derek Wright. Wait, what has he got on his mind here? Against the ropes and coming back. Went for the dive and caught off guard with the fist. Was punched right in the face by Gavin Briggs. And Briggs, I don't know, I guess he was really proud of himself for that one, but he paid the price for it. Face first goes Gavin Briggs, center of the ring. And now Derek Wright on the middle rope. Well, he thought differently of that. He's going to wait for Briggs to get to his feet. Maybe going for, no, a crossbody. I thought he was going to go for that neck breaker, but it appears that he might this time. And yes, he hit it. Neck breaker into the cover. 1, 2. And another victory for Derek Wright. And we're going to see here now with the replay how he got the job done. There it is, a beautifully executed neck breaker. And another victory for Derek Wright. He's on a bit of a roll here at this point.
Here is your winner, Derek Wright.
Derek Wright picks up another victory and continues building momentum here in GWA since being on his own with his partnership with Don Holmes. Coming up next, the GWA World Tag Team titles are on the line as the Pitbulls challenge the Old Gods. Let's show you how we got to this point. 2 weeks ago, the Old Gods came to the ring. They were gloating. They were being cocky about their tag team title reign. They were interrupted by the Pitbulls, and they had some derogatory things to say about the champions, which made them very upset. That would lead to a tag team matchup, non-title, last week. And with this right here, Mahler Isaac with the spear on Harry Sharp. And the Pitbulls would gain a victory over the tag team champions. But that wouldn't be all. Following the match, the Pitbulls asserted themselves in the tag team title picture with this post-match beatdown on the Old Gods. They were just doing what the Pitbulls do, and that's shutting up their opponents. That, of course, would lead to more talk between the two 2 days ago on Supercharged. The champions would come out irate because of what happened. The Pitbulls would come out. They would challenge the Old Gods for the tag team titles. The Old Gods would accept. And that would lead us to this matchup for the World Tag Team titles right here tonight. And here come the challengers.
Introducing the challengers, at a combined weight of 544 pounds, the Pitbulls!
Luther and Mahler, the Isaac brothers, known as the Pitbulls, looking to regain tag team gold here in GWA right here tonight if they can dethrone the Old Gods. A huge opportunity for the Pitbulls here tonight.
And introducing the champions, at a combined weight of 660 pounds, they are the Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, the Old Gods!
Handsome Harry Sharp and Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder, the Old Gods, the GWA World Tag Team Champions, set and prepared for another title defense in the matter of moments against the Pitbulls. Two men that they believe have completely disrespected them in the last couple of weeks, looking to teach these young pups, in their words, a lesson here tonight at Merciless. And there you see them in all of their glory, the GWA World Tag Team Championship belts. That's what it's all about. Again, the challengers. And, of course, the champions. Going to do battle here tonight for the biggest prize in all of tag team wrestling. The GWA World Tag Team titles. The official takes the title belts, raises them high for all to see. Mahler Isaac, handsome Harry Sharp going to start this one off here tonight. There's the bell. And no, a quick tag out, and here comes Ray Snyder. And Snyder now outside the ring. Mahler's not going to play this game. He's just going to go right after him. Now, Ray Snyder back into the ring. And a shot. But Ray Snyder looks to take over. The Old Gods playing games with Mahler Isaac here to start things off. A quick tag. And Snyder would jump out of the ring, jump back in. Now Snyder tags back out, and here comes Sharp. A shot to the left leg of Mahler Isaac. The Old Gods, yes, they have an ego, but they also have experience. Much more experience than the Pitbulls. And they're going to use every underhanded tactic in the book. And they know every underhanded tactic in the book. If anybody does, it's Ray Snyder and Harry Sharp to their advantage in an attempt to retain the World Tag Team titles here tonight against the Pitbulls. Harry Sharp now sends Mahler Isaac to the buckle, and Mahler Isaac is in no man's land. He does not want to be here Whip to the far side. Drop toe hold into an elbow drop combination by the Old Gods. Perfectly executed. A right hand to the face of Luther Isaac, who's standing on the apron. Mauler Isaac trying to fight back here and gets elbowed in the face. The Old Gods in firm control of this matchup at this time, and it looks like we have a modified version of a sleeper hold, a Cobra Clutch perhaps, was turned into a Russian leg sweep, and a knee to the side of the head, and Mauler trying to do everything he can to fight back, but he's shut down by Snyder again. The Old Gods putting on a tag team wrestling clinic so far in this match. Another tag. Rammed headfirst into the boot of handsome Harry Sharp. And Sharp now rakes the back of Mauler Isaac. Now up on the shoulders, down with a gut buster. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and no. Well, a couple of things. A rope break, and it appears that Luther Isaac broke that one up as well. But he was just sent to the outside by Ray Snyder, and Mauler Isaac now has nobody to tag. Clothesline sending Sharp to the mat. But even if he can regain control here, he has no one to tag. His younger brother, Luther Isaac, being pummeled on the outside by Ray Snyder. Listen to this crowd. Solely behind the Pitbulls. 1, 2, no. A long 2 count for Mauler Isaac at this point. A stiff kick to the spine. Blocked and turned into a dragon screw. Luther Isaac had finally dealt with Ray Snyder on the outside. He's finally back up on the apron. But his brother, Mauler Isaac, in trouble once again. Mauler Isaac now brought back to his feet. Whip to the far side and an elbow. Right up underneath the shin. Cover here. 1, 2, no, so close. So very close. A fraction of a second away from retaining the tag team titles. Now here's another tag. Once again, in comes Ray Snyder. The drop toe hold into the elbow combination once again. And immediately, Mauler Isaac able to turn around and leap over to get the tag. Luther Isaac into the ring. And now he's taking it to Ray Snyder. And up and down, face first into the top turnbuckle. Luther Isaac comes into the ring and is a house of fire here against Ray Snyder. Lock up, and look at this strength by Luther Isaac. Up, over the top, dumps him to the outside. Ray Snyder crashes to the floor. That was ugly. And now Luther Isaac slams him down on the outside once again. Luther Isaac punishing Mr. Amazing at this point in the match. The official now up to 4. If Luther Isaac wants to win the tag team titles, he's got to get Ray Snyder back in the ring. The title will not change hands on a count out. The official now up to 6. Luther now back in the ring. What is he doing? If he lets the referee count them out, a tag here. In comes Mauler. 9, and Mauler back to the outside. Barely breaks the count in time. I'm not sure what Luther Isaac was thinking there, but if he would have got counted out, the Pitbulls would not have won the tag team titles here. Mauler Isaac still pouring on the punishment on the outside. The official up to 3 once again. Sent into the apron, bounces his head off the apron. The official now up to 5. Mauler back in the ring, and a shot to Luther Isaac. Now back to the outside. Ray Snyder back inside, met by Mauler Isaac. And a couple of elbows, and Ray Snyder with the shot to the face and a clubbing blow to the back of the head. Elbow drop by Ray Snyder, and here comes the tag to handsome Harry Sharp. And Sharp now with the wind-up elbow to the back of the head. That's got to be all. That's got to be all right here. One. Well, no, not even a 2 count. Luther Isaac right there to break up the cover, but he knew that could have been over right there. Sharp gives him a shot in the lower back before he picks Mauler back up. And now, Mauler Isaac regains control, sends Harry Sharp face first to the buckle. And now Harry Sharp having to battle out of enemy territory with right hands to everyone in sight. Belly to back suplex there by Mauler Isaac. A tag, and here comes Luther. Luther Isaac now will put Harry Sharp up against the ropes. An elbow, and now several strikes, and there's the claw. Claw slam by Harry Sharp. And he's going to tag out and get Ray Snyder back in there. And a shot to Mauler. And a forearm by Mauler Isaac to Ray Snyder. Snyder now turns him around, and several shots to the chest. Luther Isaac trying to pummel Snyder in the back, but it wasn't doing any good. Up and over the top. And look at this strength into the power slam. Perfectly executed by Ray Snyder. And Snyder now, what's he gonna do with him? There's a shot. Clothesline to the back of the head. Ray Snyder with a stomp to the back. And what does he have in mind here? Ray Snyder, crisscross Boston Crab, but a rope break saves the Pitbulls in this one. Headbutt by Mauler Isaac. And there's a shot by Ray Snyder. Mauler Isaac sent to the outside. And a clothesline, knocking Luther back down to the mat. Ray Snyder's gonna lock it in again. And for some reason, he decided to just let go of the hold. There's a tag, and in comes Harry Sharp. Harry Sharp, wind-up elbow to the back of the head. And now, Harry Sharp, claw slam once again. He takes a look over at Mauler Isaac, but he's out of it up against the barricade. 1, 2, and the old gods with the claw slam retain the World Tag Team titles here tonight. Let's take another look at it. Right off the canvas. The palm strength of Harry Sharp to be able to pick Luther Isaac off the canvas like that. That's some strength.
Here are your winners, and still the Global Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Champions, the Old Gods. Once again, the Old Gods, Harry Sharp and Ray Snyder, successful in retaining the GWA World Tag Team Championships. And speaking of champions, coming up next, it is a contest for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Charles Thompson challenging Sergio Dondelinger. 4 weeks ago, Charles Thompson would call out Sergio Dondelinger, saying that he wants a shot at that United States Heavyweight title.
2 weeks later, after a match where Sergio Dondelinger was successful in gaining a victory, he would be attacked and assaulted by Charles Thompson. He said that he no longer wanted to wait. And 2 nights ago, Sergio Dondelinger called out Charles Thompson. Thompson would oblige, but coming from the backside, and would assault Sergio once again.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Championship.
Well, Charles Thompson, with his change in attitude and his beliefs, he has turned into a bit of a monster. He's always been a big man, a strong man, but now he has a championship on the mind. He said that it wasn't personal between himself and the Fighting Irishman. Sergio Dondelinger these days begs to differ, and with the constant attacks, I can't say that I blame him. But nonetheless, Charles Thompson is a changed man, and tonight he has an opportunity to become a champion once again, challenging Sergio Dondelinger for the United States Heavyweight Championship. And Charles Thompson now awaiting the champion. And here he comes. The United States Heavyweight Champion, the Fighting Irishman. The fans stand with him. It's Sergio Dondelinger. He has been a fighting champion, without a doubt. Sergio Dondelinger won the United States Heavyweight title back at Holiday Havoc in the finals of a United States Heavyweight Championship tournament. He's been very proud of that championship, as he should be. A huge milestone in the career of Sergio Dondelinger. We're going to send it down to the ring for the official introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Salem, Oregon, weighing in at 273 pounds, Charles Thompson. And introducing the champion from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 275 pounds. He is the Global Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Champion, Sergio Dondelinger.
And there we have it. Champion and challenger Dondelinger will hand over this prized possession, the United States Heavyweight Championship belt. Charles Thompson will get a look at it. And that's what it's all about for these two men. Well, it's for the championship. It's also for pride. This one's got a bit personal. There's the bell. And Dondelinger will come out swinging and sent Thompson back into the corner. And now Dondelinger with a right hand again and again. He's going to rain down the knuckle sandwiches upon Charles Thompson. Thompson finally shoves him away. Thompson now with a couple of shots but missed. And down. A high impact slam by Dondelinger. Cover. 1, 2. And Thompson grabbed the rope. The official didn't look like he saw it. He kicked out anyway at the count of 2. Dondelinger, psyched up. He's feeling it. He's been wanting to get his hands on Charles Thompson. Thompson now wrenching on the arm, sending Dondelinger to the mat. Dondelinger, DDT! Now against the ropes, down, and he missed with the splash. Thompson able to get out of the way there. Short arm clothesline, knocking Dondelinger to the canvas. Charles Thompson looking to make a name for himself solo on his own here in Global Wrestling Alliance. Winning the United States Heavyweight Championship would certainly do that. Drops the elbow right to the face of Dondelinger. Follows it up with another. Now the cover. 1, 2, and a 2 count for Thompson. A second away from a new United States Heavyweight Champion. And now, what has he got in mind? Sends Dondelinger head first to the buckle. And look at that. He literally threw Dondelinger across the ring. And as he's trying to celebrate that, Dondelinger missed with the clothesline, but he picks him up against the corner and tosses him back halfway across the ring. Dondelinger now down across the arm. And Sergio Dondelinger battling back. He got that one caught, though. Dragon screw by Thompson. Thompson with a couple of kicks and stomps. Went for the elbow and the forearm again. Missed by Thompson, but a jawbreaker. And Thompson will keep the momentum. Maybe a cover. 1, 2, maybe a new champion. So close. So close for Charles Thompson. Milliseconds away that time from a new United States Heavyweight Champion. Dondelinger is reeling. Sergio Dondelinger is in a bit of trouble here. Whip to the far side against the ropes and missing with the elbow. Clothesline sends Dondelinger over the top to the floor. Charles Thompson in control at this point. The official will begin his count. Dondelinger sent to the barricade. And Dondelinger blocks that one. Sent into the apron head first. And look at that strength by Dondelinger. And the official now up to 4. Dondelinger will bury the right hand in the gut. DDT on the floor, my goodness. The official now up to 6. I would hate to see this match end on a double countout. That would just be unfortunate. But that would be a win. And on a countout, Dondelinger still retains. Look at this. Thompson grabbed him right by the throat, pulled him into the ropes, and drops the forearm in the face. Thompson, we may have a new champion. 2, no. Dondelinger gets the shoulder up one more time. Charles Thompson looking to put this one away. Against the buckle again. And now Charles Thompson, what has he got in mind? He pulls him out of the corner, sends him shoulder first into the ring post. That could separate a shoulder so quickly. And now Thompson with a boot right up underneath the chin. Charles Thompson in total control of this matchup. Well, I say that, and then he got kneed in the face. Went for the clothesline, did Dondelinger. That one missed. And several more strikes by Thompson. And now look at Dondelinger with a few shots to the hamstring. And there's the battering ram headbutt. Wait a minute. Dondelinger. Dondelinger zinger, and that'll do it. 1, 2, and he reaches. No. Charles Thompson with the left shoulder up. How did he get the shoulder up? He kicked out of the Dondelinger zinger. I don't believe it. A camel clutch here now by Dondelinger. He's going to try to just make him submit. Thompson battling, and he'll get out of that hold. Thompson now with Dondelinger up on the shoulders and down with the cutter. Charles Thompson has battled all the way back into this matchup. I thought it was over with the Dondelinger zinger, and it wasn't to be. Here comes Dondelinger with a big boot. What a match for the United States Heavyweight Championship here tonight at Merciless. And Dondelinger, he's feeling it. He's feeding off this crowd. He took too long, and here comes Thompson. Charles Thompson battling back with several strikes once again. Thompson now sends him for the ride, buries the knee to the gut. Dondelinger hesitated for just a moment to play things out to the crowd. He's paying for it, and there's a knockdown. And again, once again, Dondelinger battling back. He's the Fighting Irishman for a reason. And an elbow to the face. Wait a minute, Thompson now out of the corner. Sit out, power bomb into the deep cover. 1, 2, well, he got him. We have a new United States Heavyweight Champion, and this is how it happened. Thompson with an elbow to the face out of the corner. Power bomb and into the cover, cinched it in deep. And Charles Thompson has won the United States Heavyweight title.
Here is your winner and new Global Wrestling Alliance United States Heavyweight Champion, Charles Thompson.
I can't believe it. The United States Heavyweight Championship has changed hands. The Fighting Irishman has fallen. Charles Thompson is the new United States Heavyweight Champion. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Reed takes on the returning strongman, Aldo P. Wallace.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Eugene, Oregon, weighing in at 168 pounds, Justin Reed.
And here comes the youngster, Justin Reed. You're going to talk about climbing a mountain, an uphill battle. He certainly got that here tonight, as strongman Aldo P. Wallace makes his return after a 3-month absence back here to Global Wrestling Alliance. Waiting on his opponent now. Be the first time we see strongman in 3 months.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 379 pounds, strongman Aldo P. Wallace.
Aldo P. Wallace, the strongman from England, seems to be in miraculous shape, as he always has. My only hope is that his attitude is shaped up a little bit. Maybe over that 3-month absence, he took some time to play back some of his actions, some of the things that he had said, some of the things he had done, and maybe straighten himself out a little bit. One can only hope. Justin Reed with his game face on to battle Aldo P. Wallace. There's the bell. Aldo just waits for him to come in. Scoop and a backbreaker. Aldo P. Wallace now buries the right hand. Another clubbing blow to the back of Justin Reed. Reed now in trouble, out of the gate. Aldo steps over him with that 370-plus pound frame. And now just kicking him in the face. Well, that's a little bit of disrespect, but here comes Reed. He sweeps the leg. And wait, no, don't turn your back on Aldo P. Wallace. What a mistake by this youngster, Justin Reed. That is inexperience at its finest. Now Aldo with a kick to the back of the head, and again. Went for a third, but that time Reed was able to avoid it. And look at Reed, but Aldo P. Wallace just too big. And look at Justin Reed battling back yet again. Look at this. Look at the heart of this young man. He caught that kick, but he just gets shoved away. And look at that arm drag. Look at Justin Reed. One. No, not even a one. Not even a one. Justin Reed, look at him though. He's taking it to Aldo P. Wallace. I'm in shock. Just in shock. That kick blocked by Wallace. Dragon screw. And now Wallace will continue to kick Reed right in the face. Aldo P. Wallace now. Look at this strength. Slams him down. Aldo P. Wallace is in the driver's seat now. What's he going to do with Reed? He sends him face first into the buckle. And now back to the buckle. And a third time. Now wrenching at the arm, the shoulder, the elbow is Aldo P. Wallace. Buries the right hand once again into the girts. Now up on the shoulders and the classic airplane spin by strongman Aldo P. Wallace. Dumps him on his back. And another shot. And another kick. And oh my, that looks like that one's opened this young man right up. And he's stomping him in the face some more. At this point, I believe that Justin Reed can't even defend himself. I may be wrong. Up and over the top. No, shut down by Aldo. And no, don't do that! Aldo P. Wallace just sends Justin Reed over the top rope, crashing to the floor. This young kid is a bloody mess at this point. Aldo P. Wallace, I don't think he has learned a damn thing in his absence. Reed is so out of it right now. Look at him. Aldo P. Wallace. He's going to go right out after him. And he's trying to, and finally he sends Justin Reed back in. This official may need to stop this match. There's a headbutt by Aldo P. Wallace. Aldo P. Wallace certainly is being merciless right now to Justin Reed. And now, look at the face of Justin Reed and look at the strength by Aldo. Down with the press slam. Just pin the man already. Just pin this kid and get it over with. Aldo P. Wallace is just playing with this kid at this point. He stomps him in the face again and again. Well, this no good SOB is just hurting this kid. He doesn't even give a damn. There's a headbutt to the shoulder now. And again. Just pin him and get him out of his misery. If you're trying to prove something, Aldo, I think you've proved it at this point. Come on! Aldo P. Wallace. slams him down once again by grabbing him by the throat. Reed back up. He charges at Aldo with one last gasp. Don't do it again. You son of a bitch. What else are you going to do to this kid? Well, here's the cover. 1, 2, and finally, this one is over. Look at this, Justin Reed with one last gasp of energy, tried to tackle Aldo P. Wallace. He fought his heart out, no doubt about it, but he's going to be leaving here tonight a bloody, broken mess, and he'll need medical assistance for sure. Thanks to Aldo P. Wallace.
Here is your winner, Strongman, Aldo P. Wallace.
Aldo P. Wallace is back in GWA. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the GWA Women's World Championship. Lacey Evens to challenge Amaya Stevens. 3 weeks ago at the International Wrestling Invitational, an 8-woman international battle royal, and down to Lacey Evens and Xia Li. Xia Li eliminated by Lacey Evens, and that gave Lacey Evens a contract with GWA and a shot at the Women's World Championship. 2 weeks ago, in an unscheduled match between the two, Lacey Evens would surprise the Women's World Champion with a sudden roll-up and a non-title victory over the champion.
Lacey Evens.
Amaya Stevens was certainly irate. And last week, the animosity between the two would boil over, and the two would brawl in the entranceway. Officials and security trying to break them up. They would not be denied. And they would just continue to go at it before finally being separated. And 2 days ago, after a victory for Lacey Evens, the champion would knock her out with the championship belt. And that brings us to tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Championship.
The Women's World Championship on the line. Here is the challenger, Lacey Evens. We've come to find out over these last couple of weeks that Lacey Evens has a devastating right hand as well. She's won a couple of matches using a straight right punch. Obviously, that is what her opponent tonight, the Women's World Champion, Amaya Stevens, is known for, having that boxing background. So this one may come down to who can get the knockout shot first. Will walk out of Merciless as the GWA Women's World Champion. Evens now awaiting her opponent. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the GWA Women's World Champion, Amaya Stevens. Has been a dominant champion ever since winning that championship some time ago against Lilith Van Diver. Amaya Stevens, every time she steps into the ring, looks more confident in a wrestling ring, more confident in her abilities, and becomes more dangerous every single week. Can Lacey Evens dethrone this boxing machine? Amaya Stevens, we're going to find out in moments, but first we're going to send it down to the ring for the official introductions.
Introducing the challenger, from Paris Island, South Carolina, Lacey Evens. And introducing the champion from Oakland, California, she is the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Amaya Stevens.
Amaya Stevens looking for another successful title defense right here tonight. But she's got a tough challenger in Lacey Evens, who's now getting a look at what she's fighting for. And it's that right there, the GWA Women's World Championship. Here we go, Lacey Evens, Amaya Stevens, there's the bell. Lock up, center of the ring. Stevens now grabs a handful of hair and slams Evans' head, the back of her head, into the mat. Here comes Evans, battling back. That one blocked, and a right hand by Stevens. Look at these strikes. This is what Evans wants to stay away from. Evans now sent face first to the buckle, and more strikes by Amaya Stevens. Stevens now going to pull her out of the corner the hard way. Evans now in trouble from the get-go. Look at this onslaught by Amaya Stevens, and Evans crumples. One, and just a one, however. Stevens with a heavy blow with the knee to the side of the head. That could be all. One. No, I'm surprised at that. That was only a one count. There's a kick to the face by Lacey Evans. Now goes for an armbar here. Evans now giving a salute. And locked up. Hooks her up. Suplex. With a little bit of a stall there. Perfectly executed by Evans. Now slams Stevens' head into the mat. Now Evans going up top. What has she got in mind? Moonsault, perfectly executed. Well done, moonsault from the top rope. And now to the submission. A modified camel clutch here. Cobra clutch. Amaya Stevens is fighting it as much as she can. She's trying to get out of this hold, and she does. And now Stevens, once again, using the educated fists to punish Lacey Evans, and punisher she is. Look at this now. Come on, referee, so many of them. And that should be a disqualification, even though Evans would hate to see that, because the title would not change hands. Whip to the far side and comes back. Tackles her down to the mat, does Amaya Stevens. Now, more strikes to the face. Here's the cover. Will this be all? One? No, still only a one count for Amaya Stevens. Lacey Evans now with the right hand to the stomach. And look at this. Down. And here's the cover. 1, 2, a new champion. No. Only a 2 count this time for Lacey Evans. But Evans now. There's the knockout blow. 1, 2, and no! I thought we had a new women's world champion right here. A knockout shot by Lacey Evans, but somehow Amaya Stevens able to fight back in this thing. Got caught in a submission here now. This could be it. We could have a new women's world champion right here if Amaya Stevens submits. Lacey Evans torturing the champion. She's battling back, trying to fight out again. She does. Amaya Stevens now gets caught in a neck breaker. And look at that maneuver by Lacey Evens. Here's another cover. New champion, 2, no. Somehow Amaya Stevens still gets the shoulder up. What a match for the Women's World Championship. And look at this on the top rope. Moonsault, but she missed. Lacey Evens crashed and burned that time. And look at the furious flurry by Amaya Stevens. And now she's going to turn her back on Lacey Evens, but what a combination by Stevens. She's got Lacey Evens in her sights. A handful of hair, and the knockout shot. 1, 2, and Amaya Stevens retains. After a missed moonsault, Amaya Stevens would take charge, take over, and a knockout shot, and a successful title defense for Amaya Stevens.
Here is your winner, and still Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Amaya Stevens.
Amaya Stevens victorious here tonight. We wanted to talk about being personal. This one has gotten very personal, and it's going to be a no-holds-barred match between Sheik, Amir, and Big Bubba Mason. How did we get here? Well, just like this. Sheik Amir 3 weeks ago came down to the ring and started talking smack to everybody in the building, just disrespecting all Americans. Big Bubba Mason came down to the ring. He got sick and tired of hearing it, and he wanted to shut Sheik Amir up for all of us. The match would fall to the outside of the ring, and it would end up in a double countout. Nothing would be settled that night. 2 weeks ago, a rematch, and Sheik Amir with that suplex and putting his feet on the ropes like this, and he would steal the victory on that night. But that wasn't enough, as Sheik Amir would continue to punish Big Bubba Mason once the match was over. 1 week ago, it would be 2 out of 3 falls to try to settle things. The big boot and the first fall would go to Big Bubba Mason. The match would continue, and you can see here, Sheik Amir really wrenched down on it with a camel clutch. The second fall will go to Amir. But this right here, bam! Big boot by Big Bubba. The 3 count, and a huge victory for Bubba Mason on that night. And a victory really for all of us. But 2 days ago, Gavin Briggs and Bubba Mason were going at it hard and heavy, but Sheik Amir was at ringside, and he proved to all of us that this thing was still not settled between the two of them. That leads us to this matchup right here tonight. It is no holds barred. And here comes the first competitor.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 296 pounds, Sheik Amir.
Well, this man has been completely despicable. I mean, really, he tried to claim the World Heavyweight Championship some time ago, was unsuccessful, and when that didn't work, he just walked down to the ring and just started berating all of us, telling us all how terrible we all are. And when Bubba Mason went to stand up for each and every one of us, Sheik Amir took exception to that. And it has been a battle, a war between the two ever since. Sheik Amir with attacks on Big Bubba, cheating to steal the victories. I don't believe that's going to happen here tonight. They're going to settle it, and they're going to settle it right here and now. and Merciless.
And his opponent from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing in at 324 pounds, Big Bubba Mason.
The big man from Oklahoma, the All-American farmer, Big Bubba Mason. He's not going to wait around. He's going to get right in there. There's an official on the outside. He rings the bell, and Big Bubba Mason, he just wants to get it on here. Sheik Amir now battling back. A couple of big, heavy shots by Amir. Mason now went for the clothesline, missed, but an elbow. Oh, this one is so personal. Look at him stare into the eyes of Sheik Amir. Buries the right hand into the girts of Sheik Amir. Mason hasn't even taken his gloves and his hat off yet. Power bomb by Bubba Mason. This one he's looking to put away quickly. He's wanting to just punish Sheik Amir and just get this over with. Head first into the turnbuckle. Now Big Bubba Mason with a scoop in the slam out of the corner. Steps over him. That's a lot of weight on the chest. But Big Bubba Mason is in control. He's in the driver's seat of the combine, if you will. There's a big shot to the back of the neck by Big Bubba Mason. And gut wrench. And up and over the top, Amir with a shot. And another. Sheik Amir now coming back with several strikes. Look at him go. Scoop and a slam by Sheik Amir. Look at him use those fists over and over and over again. Sheik Amir battling his way back into this matchup. Again, it is no holds barred. Now, sent to the outside. He holds on to the rope. Not for very long. There's the drop kick and sent to the outside to the floor. A nasty fall for Big Bubba. Elbow drop by Amir. And now down across the arm is Sheik Amir. Amir drop kick, but that one missed. And Bubba Mason, look at this power bomb on the outside. My goodness. He certainly is punishing Amir at this stage into the steps. Bubba Mason looking to teach Sheik Amir a lesson here tonight. And look at this suplex. He landed on the back of his head on the floor. That could lead to serious injury, a move like that. Amir now back in the ring. Bubba Mason gonna be going in after him. And look at this. Look at this strength by Amir. Up and down with a free fall. This could be all. 1, 2, no. Big Bubba Mason barely gets the shoulder up. It looked as though Sheik Amir had this one wrapped up right then and there. Clubbing blow by Bubba Mason. Mason now to the outside. Where's he going? What is he doing? Wait, hold on. And he's met by Sheik Amir. Amir now not on the apron. My God, the impact on that belly-to-back suplex. Devastating. And Amir pouring it on. Bubba Mason now. Clubbing blow. Sends Amir face first into the floor. What's he doing now? He's looking under the ring for something. It's a kendo stick. Big Bubba Mason has found himself a kendo stick. Bubba Mason now with the kendo stick right in the face. And again. And that one sends Sheik Amir right to the floor. What a shot by Bubba Mason with that kendo stick. And again, and that one, it shatters right over his face. My God. the amount of impact that takes, the amount of force that takes to shatter that kendo stick over the face of Sheik Amir. Bubba Mason certainly punishing Sheik Amir for everything that he's done over these past several weeks. All the negative things that he has said, he is paying for each and every one of them, sent into the barricade. He missed, and Mason's ribs went right into the barricade himself. Now Amir trying to gain some, well, I thought he was trying to gain some distance from Bubba Mason, but he walked right back into him. Bubba Mason now sends Amir into the barricade again. And look at this suplex. He drops him on the barricade, and a shot right to the side of the head. Another big boot to the temple. He's looking under the ring again. What's he going for? You hear the fans, we want tables. And Bubba Mason, being a man of the people, is going to give them exactly what they want. He's got the table. Slamming Amir's head down into the mat on the outside. And now Bubba Mason, what's he trying to do? Amir using the elbows to break it up, trying to break the momentum of Bubba Mason. Sent into the edge of the table. That table may come back to haunt Bubba Mason. Mason now with a couple of strikes. He grabs him by the back of the neck. Wait a minute, right up against the table. And Bubba Mason, spine buster through the table. That table just exploded. Listen to these people. They really, really appreciate Bubba Mason right now. They wanted tables, he gave them a table. He slammed Sheik Amir with the spine buster through that table. It disintegrated like a house made out of matchsticks. And now Amir with the jawbreaker. Somehow Amir isn't out of this one yet. Look at the knee drop into the face. Sheik Amir, wait, he's going for it. He's going for the camel clutch, and he's locked it on. This could be it. Sheik Amir could have just battled back for the victory. Big Bubba Mason is in trouble. Bubba Mason trying to fight back, and he does. He's able to slip out. And Bubba Mason battling back once again. What a match between these two. This one has been a battle, no doubt. And look at this. Off the middle rope, all the way across the ring. Sheik Amir flew. And an elbow drop by Bubba Mason. Mason now stomps him again. And a knee strike to the side of the head. Wait, what's he doing now? Big Bubba Mason, not done. Bubba Mason now. He's grabbed a steel chair. Bubba Mason now. What's he doing? He's wedging that chair up in the corner. Now sent for the ride against the corner. In the corner, I should say. And now right against the top turnbuckle, face first, and that has split Amir wide open. Sheik Amir's bleeding like crazy now. Bubba Mason not letting up. And face first into the chair. You can sense that Big Bubba Mason is about to end this one. Bubba Mason has wanted to punish Sheik Amir here tonight. He has done just that. Kick to the chest now. And now Bubba Mason in the corner, stalking his prey. And discus, big boot. My God, you hear that impact? That's gotta be all. 1, 2, 3. Big Bubba Mason victorious at Merciless. Let's look at this final Oh my God, you can hear that from a mile away. Maybe Sheik Amir will think twice before talking smack now.
Here is your winner, Big Bubba Mason.
A huge victory for Big Bubba Mason right here tonight. Well, coming up next, it is main event time. The GWA Heavyweight Championship of the World on the line. The Russian Gladiator Aleksander Sokolov against Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. 3 weeks ago at the International Wrestling Invitational, Aleksander Sokolov would battle 3 men in one night. Right here you see him with the chokehold on Shinsuke Nakamura. That win gave him a contract and a shot at the world title 2 weeks ago. He attacked Arthur Caldwell on the way to the ring. It was supposed to be a non-title exhibition. He was so vicious. Look at this. Caldwell was bleeding all over the place. That shot with a steel chair. And 2 days ago, after a victory, Caldwell was celebrating. Aleksander Sokolov once again attacked Arthur Caldwell from behind. He would grab the World Heavyweight Championship belt and he would turn off the lights of the World Heavyweight Champion. It has gotten extremely personal, and it's for the World Heavyweight title, and it's coming up next.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship.
Big fight feel here tonight. Here comes the challenger. He's being joined by his wife, Amaya Sokolov, the Russian National Amateur Wrestling Champion. That's what the gold medal is around his neck there. The Russian Gladiator, Aleksander Sokolov.
Come on, let's go!
He has certainly made an impact since joining Global Wrestling Alliance. He has had the champion's number. He's done it every dirty way you can possibly do it. The blindside attacks, week in and week out. He has spilled Caldwell's blood all over the canvas. And tonight, he's looking to add the exclamation point by claiming the heavyweight championship of the world. Sokolov, as ready as he'll ever be for the biggest match of his life. And here he is, the champion, with Ashley Price, the GWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. The Russian Gladiator is an intimidating specimen, no doubt about it, to say the least. But Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell has battled several giants already in his career. He took the title off of Aldo P. Wallace several months back and has reigned supreme on top the GWA mountain ever since, taking down many strong opponents. And here he is tonight at Merciless, set to defend against the Russian Gladiator, Aleksander Sokolov. Pretty Boy, as prepared as you can possibly be. We're going to send it down to the ring for the official introductions.
Introducing the challenger from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Russian Gladiator, Aleksander Sokolov. And introducing the champion From Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 238 pounds, he is the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell.
Champion and challenger introduced. This match for the richest prize in all of professional wrestling across the globe. The Global Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Championship of the World. Aleksander Sokolov has been waiting for this chance, this opportunity. And here we are. 2 out of 3 falls, which is customary for World Heavyweight Championship matches here in GWA. There's the bell, and we are underway. What a knife and shot! And again, serving it up. It's Arthur Caldwell with those chops. Elbow to the top of the head. Caldwell now jumps back up to his feet. Oh, shot! Vicious. And now going to work on the game plan of working on the leg. There's an elbow drop by Caldwell. Caldwell now going back to the leg. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. If you can wear out the leg, if you can get a submission locked in like that inverted figure 4, my God, did you hear that? Not only could you get the first fall, but you might be able to get the second one fairly quickly, especially when your opponent can't stand up. There's a shot to the face by Caldwell. Sweeps the leg with a chop block. Amaya Sokolov now distracting Arthur Caldwell, and Aleksander, European uppercut to the back of the head. Aleksander is going to take control off the distraction of Amaya Sokolov. Now kicking Caldwell right square in the face and now choking him. He's choking him, referee. Down with the stops, but missed. And now Sokolov. Modified suplex there. Aleksander Sokolov has been in control ever since the distraction by Amaya on the outside. Here's the cover. First fall. 2, no. Caldwell able to keep Aleksander from gaining the first fall with that kick out. And now slamming the back of the head. Aleksander Sokolov. He's built like a tank. He's strong. And he's looking to become world champion. Caldwell able to slip out of the submission hold. And now a scoop here by Sokolov. And up and over the top, sweeps the leg again. Caldwell now with a chop. And look at Caldwell using the ropes. Couple of forearms to the lower back. And here we go. Working over the leg once again is Arthur Caldwell. Here's the cover. 1, 2. A 2 count for Caldwell on that occasion. Another stiff kick. And Amaya distracting Caldwell once again, and again, Aleksander Sokolov will take control and use that to his advantage. And look at this, Sokolov, belly to back suplex with a twist. The twisted Russian slam. Here's the cover. 1, 2. And the first fall will go to Aleksander Sokolov. Now, Arthur Caldwell. What a shot! That could be all. New champion right here. And no, Arthur Caldwell barely able to get the shoulder up. Now Arthur Caldwell is going to need to kick it into high gear. He's got to win 2 falls back to back. There's the elbow drop. Caldwell now fighting with every fiber of his being, right down to his, by God, bone marrow, against the Russian Gladiator. Another severe shot! My God, shots! And over the top rope. And Caldwell now with a shot, drop kick. He falls over the top of Ashley Price. He nearly landed right on top of her. Price getting a little distance there from Sokolov, but Caldwell able to take a moment to breathe. Now sent into the guardrail. Caldwell battling back. Sends him into the guardrail once again. What a match this is turning out to be. Aleksander Sokolov up one fall right now on Arthur Caldwell. A stiff kick to the lower back. Went for the knee drop. Missed it. Sokolov avoided the knee drop. Now off the ropes and a kick blocked by Caldwell. Caldwell now. Look at this. He went for a backbreaker, a sidewalk slam. That one was reversed by Sokolov. And down, wrenching on the arm. Sokolov now. Here it goes again, a twisted Russian suplex. New champion too. No. Somehow, someway, and the champion may have been playing possum. What a shot! With that knife edge chop, he's going for it. He's got to go for it. He's taking so much punishment. It's the inverted figure four. And he taps out. Arthur Caldwell ties it up with the inverted figure four. I've seen Maria out there trying to distract Caldwell once again. He's not having it. He's now going to pour on the punishment to the Russian Gladiator. There was another shot. Caldwell now hooked up by Aleksander. No, slips down and into the reverse DDT. Caldwell measures it, drops the knee. Caldwell in a position now to win this. Well, he was into the cover. 1, 2, a long 2 count, but I don't think that Sokolov was going to get him at that point. And now drop kick by Caldwell. Caldwell going right back to the leg. You got to believe he's going to try to lock it. Wait, Maria Sokolov is once again distracted. And now Caldwell is in the choke. Aleksander with the choke off the distraction. Caldwell's in trouble. He's passed out. Arthur Caldwell's passed out, and we have a new world champion. I don't believe it. We got to go back and look at these falls. First, the twisted Russian suplex. And that was the first fall for Aleksander Sokolov. Then the inverted figure four leg lock. And that tied things up for Arthur Caldwell. But Caldwell was once again distracted by Maria Sokolov. And Aleksander locked on the submission, and Caldwell passed out.
Here is your winner and new Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, the Russian Gladiator, Aleksander
Arthur
Sokolov.
Caldwell has fallen. We have a new world's champion, and it's the Russian Gladiator, Aleksander Sokolov. Tune in this Friday for another edition of GWA Supercharged.